Bias in AI. This is one of the things that, a couple of years ago when ChatGPT and all this stuff started coming online, I mean, the government have been using AI tools for the longest time for facial recognition. When these AI tools came on board, for whatever reason, the training data that was put into them was biased towards folks with darker skin. So out of, I think it was like 1,000 iterations of a particular prompt, and this was a year or two ago, now it's a whole lot better. It would ask, you can ask it a certain question. So if you ask, I want you to give me the image of a Fortune 500 company's CEO. What do you think it's going to give you a picture of? Fortune 500 CEO. There you go. She said it right. Old white man. So a few years ago, that was a huge problem. Now, granted, the data that has been trained on, that is the vast majority of Fortune 500 CEOs. But you had to iterate or you had to give it context in order to get, an African American woman or an Asian man. You had to give it that context. But if you asked it that question, I think it was like 900 something out of 1,000 times, it gave you the same image. So that's what we're talking about, bias. And that can work the same way when we're talking about religion, when we're talking about politics. It depends on what type of tool you're using and how it's trained. So if it's not trained properly, if the data is not put in the system properly, then it's going to give you all types of kind of bogus responses or responses that may seem biased to a certain group or individual.